Hey there, this is Joey Panic here with what has been trending this week. And listen people, there's some crazy stories out there. I'm so glad that you don't have to do this alone, that you have me as your guide, your flight attendant, your personal concierge, if you will, to the internet. Although frankly, considering that I tell you about them after you've searched them, you pretty much go it alone and then I just tell you what you did. First of all, a two-faced kitten was born. And I know that sounds kind of like a snotty kitten or a kitten that will double-cross you, but no, I mean literally a two-faced kitten named Deucey was born in Oregon. Now this is not the first time that a two-faced cat has actually been born, and they even have a name for them. They're called Janus cats, which is named after some sort of Greek or Roman mythology. Now, listen, you think like double the kitten face, double the cuteness, which is kind of true. Except, like, how do you feed this cat? Do you set out 2 bowls? Do you set out 1 bowl? Like, does one cat get to take a turn eating? But there's only 1 stomach. So it's almost like, today was my turn. That's like basically my worst nightmare, to be connected at the head with someone else, and they get to do all of the eating, but I experience all of the full feelings. I don't know why this cat is bringing up such feelings in me, but there it is, that's Deucey. Facebook now has hashtags. Okay. Amanda Bynes is attacking someone else on Twitter. Now she's going after the singer Drake, she's going after Miley Cyrus, and Perez Hilton. You guys, I am fascinated with Amanda Bynes, almost in an unhealthy way. She's like a one-woman Hunger Games. Like, I feel like you could just set her in a deathmatch ring by herself and just watch her cannibalize herself. It's amazing. I cannot look away. And the great thing is that when she attacks people, all she's doing is calling them ugly. Like, Amanda, like, yes, it's Twitter, you have 140 characters, like, get a little creative. But everybody's just ugly. Drake, you're ugly. Perez Hilton, ugly. Miley Cyrus, ugly. Doctors have predicted what they think the human face will look like in 100,000 years. We're all basically just gonna look like anime characters on ecstasy. Our skulls will be larger to house what they expect to be our larger brains. I think that's being optimistic. Kids can't write in cursive anymore. You think they need more brain? George Clooney made news this week when he claimed to have a certain type of plastic surgery to remove some wrinkles, but not the type of wrinkles you'd think, some wrinkles down there. He talked about having a scrotum straightening procedure to remove the wrinkles from a long-hanging testicle bag. What did I call that? But here's the thing, he was kidding. Now, the funny thing is that this surgery has like ramped up in popularity since he made the announcement. I can only picture all of these guys like leaning over their ironing board going like, he was kidding? Apple has leaked images of what the new Mac Pro is going to look like. It'll be this huge like space age type cylinder. Personally, it looks a lot to me like a New York City subway trash can. Let's hope it doesn't smell like one. Oh my God, you guys. Everyone is looking for Edward Snowden. He's the guy who leaked a little bit of information about this huge surveillance project that the US had with the National Security Agency. And now they're tracing where he was hiding out. He was in a hotel in Hong Kong, but he's since checked out. And he's like running for his life, hiding in these little tiny like satellite cells almost. It's like a real life episode of 24. It's like, why am I whispering? What? No one's listening to me. No one cares. What? Like, they're gonna look at me, like they're gonna target me, like, I don't know, all he's doing is searching Golden Girls quotes. I don't know what this guy's up to. After the alarming success of last week's viewer mail, I am taking a few more questions on air this week. A few, because that's all I got. The first one, Joey, what was your take on the Tonys? Okay, the Tony Awards, if you're straight, is basically the Super Bowl for gays and theater goers. It is the award show that celebrates what's been playing on Broadway. I thought that it was fantastic. I thought that Neil Patrick Harris was amazing. So good, in fact, I was a little jealous. And I thought, like, this is the year of kids on Broadway, which makes me a little bit upset because when I was a kid, you had to be an adult with a British accent to do anything on Broadway. And now it's like, oh, you're 9 and chubby. Hey, we have a part for you. Like, the inner fat kid in me is dying. What is your favorite restaurant? That's a good question. I don't know that I have one. I kind of like food in general, so I can pretty much find what I want. I don't really like fast food. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't really eat it. All right, occasionally I'll stop. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much like all types of food. It's funny though, because when I was a kid, I used to dream of the day that I would become an adult, because I said, great, when I'm 18 years old, I'm gonna have my own car, and I'm gonna drive to McDonald's every night for dinner and get a 20-piece chicken nugget. Those are my ambitions when I was a child. Funny how you don't live up to all of them. All right, and this one isn't so much a question as it is a picture from a fan of Lulu's. Someone sent in this picture of a tattoo that they had in honor of my show's star. We're speechless. I mean, Lulu is just beside herself. She's thrilled. That's really great, and I can't imagine how you explain that tattoo. Oh no, this isn't another woman, this is a long-haired chihuahua in Florida. Awesome, love it, keep them coming. All right people, that's it. Remember, share the video, send in your questions. And by the way, I just want to point out, this is Psycho Bunny. This is a line of shirts called Psycho Bunny, which I keep thinking is an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp, but it really isn't. Because psycho and bunny can be the same thing. But doesn't it feel like it's like kind of like, oh, it's a bunny, well, it's psycho, you know? I guess it would be if it was Twofaced, like a kitten. All right, that's done. I'm just talking. I'm just filling space. I'm done. I gotta go edit it. Somebody dropped a doozy. I don't know if I'd want a cat named after a bowel movement. Huh. Isn't this cat gonna have a hard enough life when it goes to school? It's got 2 heads. I kind of want to see Miley and Amanda just fight it out to the death. Like an old gladiator. Well, not really to the death, but like an old like gladiator style. You know what I mean? I just want to throw them in there. I don't know. Maybe that's mean. Sorry, Miley.